Your performance out there wasn't great, but let's chalk that up to nerves. You still got time to improve your draft stock, so don't dwell on it and go out and have some fun. So, everybody, welcome back to Got Next Gaming and our MLB 15 Road to the Show character, Alfred Russo. You can see his draft stock is in the middle rounds, and his potential is a C. He didn't have such a great first game. Let me apologize up front for my scratchy throat today. Woke up this way, and I don't know. Tried everything I could, hot cup of coffee and tea and whatever else to try to get it going, but, you know, is what it is. We're going to step into the batter's box here and do some BP and get a couple swings in to work on our timing. Like I said, I'm not exactly the greatest at this game right away. I did play this back in 2011. Played it well, was comfortable enough with it, but I'm finding I'm struggling here with some of the controls as I'm trying to get used to it all over again, and definitely need to work on timing for sure. Did take a couple of nice hacks there, got some good swings, got some good wood on the bat, and drove some balls pretty good. Now, we are going to get into our next game soon here. It'll be the second game of the showcase for our up-and-comer here, and he's projected as a future star of the major leagues, we hope. That's what we're gunning for anyway, right? And he's going to talk to the hitting coach here a little bit before we get on into the action, and let's see what they have to say.
With the draft coming up a fortnight away, the best young amateur talent in the world have gathered to compete in the three-day Topps Amateur Showcase here on MLB The Show. One game for each team is in the books, and now it's on to day 2, and we've got a good matchup ahead between the prospects from the Central region and the prospects representing the East. And as we draw ever closer to first pitch here this afternoon, let's get a look at today's starting lineups. And we'll also give you a quick look at our 2 starting pitchers as you see their numbers right there.
So you can see that I am going to be batting ninth again here. I had a 1-for-4 game in the first one there. Did have a double, so did show some power there. But we're going to do try to do a little bit better here in this one and see what we can do. Get a little simulation going before we get into our first game action, or our players action actually. And our first one will be a fielding opportunity here, and I kept this one in here because you can see, like I said, I need some help for sure. I definitely need a lot of practice on trying to get this to work really well as we get a good routine ground out to first base there for the out and get a little 8 points for it. And here's the second infielding. I did cut out a lot of the infielding stuff because as a first baseman you do get a lot of opportunities, and I cut some of that stuff out for sure. There was just a tremendous amount of it, and try to keep the action down to mostly the batting and a few key plays for the fielding stuff. Another 8 points, good reaction on that. And here's Alfred Russo's first at bat. He's batting .250 right now. Going to try to impress here. We can see that difficulty of the dynamic batting is still rookie plus. That will rise. You'll see that go up here and there. First pitch was a strike. It was a sidearm pitcher. I didn't realize that when I was coming into it, and had struggled a little bit with the picking up the ball out of his hand for sure. And here's our second pitch, and it's down low, but I held up, which is nice.
If he would have swung at that, you would have never heard the end of it.
And we'll get into our third pitch now. And you'll see that this is where we struggle. Boom, down low, swung right over it. Wasn't even close to it. And again, I got to get used to that, picking up the ball out of the pitcher's hand and the timing of everything as well, for sure.
First and second now, 1 man out.
Fourth pitch here. Pitcher winds up.
Big pitch here, 1 and 2.
And boom, I foul it off a little bit. Way too early on that pitch, obviously, and definitely, like I said, struggled a lot here with the sidearm pitcher, and fouled it off again. I am battling, showing a little fight there for sure.
Here he comes again, 1-2. Hit hard but foul to the left, and they'll
We get
try
another
again.
foul ball off to the left side there, as I'm way too early on the pitch. Had some stuff in the strike zone for sure, but just can't get a handle on it because of the sidearm. Struggle with it mightily. Just couldn't pick it up very well. Don't know why. And you can see I swung there, and it was 100 mile an hour. But they gave me 4 points for an okay at bat because I did make him work hard. I made the pitcher work a little bit, throwing 7 pitches as I fouled it off a bunch of times. And here's the replay of me swinging right through it. I think it was about 100 miles an hour, that fastball, and I just couldn't catch up to it at all. Here's our second at bat. And we're going to give it another try and see what we can do. And my difficulty is still at rookie. And it was nice that I laid off of that one. That was way up there, a fastball up and in. And I was able to lay off of that one. And there I am, able to get a good handle on the ball and drive it to left center for down to the wall, and again for another stand-up double. So we can see, signs of power, little flashes here in the bottle, definitely for sure of power, decent power too. Getting it all the way out to the wall there, it's not bad, and getting it right there on the barrel of the bat, and I'm able to kind of mosey on into second base there, stand up style. And then here we are on second base, and the next batter is able to get a base hit to center, and I'm able to come around to score. And it was the go-ahead run, so I got 6 points for that. That'll help add to the attributes.
Alfred Russo will dig in now. 1 for 2 to this.
We're going to stand in with our third bat here. Double and a run scored in the last one. You can see that rookie progress is now going up for the batting on the dynamic batting. I find that pretty cool. It does get progressively harder as you go along, and as you get better, it gets more difficult, and it'll definitely challenge me for sure and help with the learning curve as I go through the growing pains of learning the learning controls all over again. Our first pitch was a fastball up and away, and this one's up and in, and I swing on it and just foul it straight back. Able to get the bat on it at least, though, so my timing is getting a little bit better, but still not great. Third pitch, 0-2. 1 out, 1 on. And that one is like 58 feet, drops into the dirt, and I just swing at it like hack away at it like I'm chopping a tree or something. I mean, that was just awful. Awful swing there. And then boom, look at that. Just right, like a golf swing. It was terrible. Here's my play at first. I threw this one in there because you can see my little bloopers at first base for sure. And I pick it up and I throw it to home. And I don't know what that was all about. I have no idea. I just hit the wrong button on the controls. This is, I believe, my fourth at bat. 1 on, no out. I was able to lay off the first pitch. Got a 1-0 coming up here as the pitcher deals. And boom, swung on. It was right down the center of the plate. Got good bat on that one, and it's going to drop into his glove. Nope, he drops the ball. So I am on at first with an error. So I don't get the hit, but I do get 11 points for solid contact, and I get the lucky trophy for him dropping the ball. Here's me again in the field, and another play at first, but whoops, that goes right through my legs. Yep, got to work on that fielding for sure. Got to build that up, and that's an error on me, and I lose 10 points after getting a solid 11, and that's not going to help with getting training points. So the coach is going to have a chat with me here at the end of the game as I go 1 for 4 with another double. At least I got a run scored in this one. But it is what it is. Everyone has a bad game, kid. Get some rest, then go out and play some smart, fundamental baseball. You can see my projections are still are now late rounds as my draft stock is dropping. I got 599 training points available, which I'm going to use here to build up my character. I forgot I had the points. Probably could have used it before the showcase, but you know, whatever, it is what it is, and you know, it kind of adds to the struggle and the story of what we're going through here. I'm going to try to build up. He is going to be a power hitter for sure, so I'm going to work on power numbers and contact numbers to help that along, because hey, you know what, hitting's what gets you to the majors faster than anything else, I believe. Anyway, I will work on fielding too. If you guys have any comments about that, or if you have any ideas what you want me to work on, please let me know. I will definitely take it into consideration for all of that. We are going to put a lot of points into the hitting here, though, with his contact and power and discipline and plate vision, even clutch. Like I said, did that a little bit for fielding, but not too much, just go around. And we're going to be able to push up our overall to, I believe it's going to be a 52. We'll see that here in a minute. But definitely have a lot of work to do. Another 1-for-4 game. At least it was another double, so our power numbers will look good. But we definitely got to show some better signs out there, and the error doesn't help either. I was able to use most of my training points there, 589 of them. I think I spent them pretty well. Yep, overall is now a 52. My potential is a D. Definitely going to have to work on that. And hopefully I can have a better game next game around to push me back up a little bit. Now we're late rounds. But hey, you know what? That's for the next episode. Thanks for stopping by. If you liked the video, please do so. If you want to subscribe, I would appreciate that as well. Share this with all of your friends. And remember, always believe in yourselves. Thank you, everybody. See you next time.